Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of FIFA 14 web app. We are looking at, this is episode number 5, I believe, right? And so last time we did some silver trading. I think I said training, trading. And we were trading some players from the Bundesliga, so we did some trading like that, and I'll show you guys some of the players that I sold from that. But we're looking now at the team of the week that came out today, Wednesday, and it looks pretty good. We got some amazing players on the wings. We've got a Marco Royce left mid. We also got a Yang as a right mid. So those two players are gonna sell for a lot. If anybody got those two players, what lucky bastards they are. And I'm assuming that some players, I haven't checked the market, but I'm assuming some people already got them. People have been opening packs and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm guessing they're already out, and I'll be sure to check that out and see for how much they're going. But they're probably going for millions. But we'll see. So now, as you saw right there, I sold some players from that 300 coin bid method. Those gold players, and I also sold some of the players from the Bundesliga, the silver players. But only one, which was Obasi, the right mid, was not selling, so I had to relist them. And so I'm looking into selling him for sure, and I'm only putting his price down a little bit, just lowering it down by a little bit, so not too much, but hopefully he sells. Now we're looking at strikers and from the BPL. So now we're gonna look into the Barclays Premier League for silver players, and one striker that looked pretty good was that Spanish player, Alvaro. He looked like he had a good stats, decent stats for a silver player. And since he's Spanish, he's gonna go for some money. And I bid for him for 1,300 coins. And I looked up his, more specifically into his card, and there were only a few of him in the market. And I think his lowest buy now was like 2,300 coins. So I bid for him for 1,300 coins. So basically, I could make around 1,000 coins or a little bit less, but that is good. Those are the players you want to go for that have a low bid, and with the timer running out, that is good. So those are the type of players you want to go for, especially with a high rating, decent stats, and his obviously his nationality, which is Spanish, and that is really good because people are going to be able to make some hybrids with that, or maybe they just want to do a full BPL squad. Who knows? Whatever they want to do, but since he is Spanish, it's going to be useful. It's better. It's going to be more useful than a player that is from like from Ghana or something like that. Not to bash any other nationality, but I mean it's the truth. I mean, a player that's like Spanish or Portuguese or something like that is tend to have more links with other players because there are more of the same nationality in other leagues. So that's a good player. I looked at almost all the positions here from the BPL. Right backs, center backs, goalkeepers, strikers, left mids, right mids, and there wasn't too many good players to bid on. I mean, obviously there's some amazing players in the BPL, but there weren't too many good players to put a bet on and to actually make some coins off of that player. So it was tough. It was really tough. But as you see right there, there's some amazing players like Saha, and we got that guy from Greece, from Sunderland. Just amazing players, and people are gonna be able to make some really great teams in FIFA 14. But yeah, so now Albro looks like we won the bidding for him, so that is really good. And so now we're looking at left mids. Again, some amazing players, but some of them are really, really expensive, like that guy from Turkey, from Fulham. I remember that guy, and he has some sick stats: 89 pace, 82 dribbling. But no way, he is too expensive to even put a bid on him. We don't have the coins. Now center attacking mids, there was even less center attacking mids, and there were just like a few rare, shiny players here. Most of them were non-rare, and John Joe Shelby was one of the players I was looking at. But I found out that his starting price, that they had him right there, and his buy now, they're basically the same. So there was no point on bidding for him. So those are the type of players you don't want to bid for if their starting price is 100 coins less. So you don't want to bid on that. Now we're looking at I kind of messed up right there, but now we're gonna go to look at some of their players. Left mid, that guy from Fulham looks amazing, and I don't know, but that guy might be one of the best left mids. from the BPL. Well, his stats look really good: 81 pace, 78 dribbling. But we also got some other good players, but that guy looks pretty good. But I'm not gonna put a bid on him. And now, as the right mids, I found Autumn Wingy, and this guy used to be a non-rare gold striker from West Bromwich Albion, if I'm not mistaken. But now his card is a rare silver right mid with Cardiff City. So that is one of the biggest changes I've seen in FIFA 14. In FIFA, basically, that player just went to another position, to another club, to another level. So it's just one of the biggest changes. So I looked into him, and I decided to make a bid on him. Looked like it was a pretty good to put a bid on him, so I went for it. And now we're only down to 3,000 coins, so we don't have a lot of coins to bid for players now. So we kind of have to go. We have the bid for players, but that are low. We can't go for 4,000 coins or 5,000 coins. For players. And so now we're looking at goalkeepers, and in the BPL there were a lot of non-rare goalkeepers, and that was kind of a bummer. There were only a few rare. A lot of these non-rare goalkeepers used to be rare goalkeepers in FIFA 13, but for some reason, I guess they're getting old or whatever, they're going down in level. But I found this guy from Cardiff City, lowest English player, and I put a bid on him. His lowest price was 550 coins, I think. So it was good for to put him up, to put a bid on him. And then we get this guy, the striker. Like I said, this guy was really, really good, and we won him in the bidding war, I guess. And we put him up for trading. And I think I put him up for 1,900 coins, which is good because we got him for 1,300 coins. And I think his lowest by now was around 2,000 coins or something like that. So we're going to be able to make some good coins with that player. Now for semi-defensive mids, again, there weren't too many. A lot of non-rare players that are really good to use, but not for trading, unfortunately. So right now the market's a little bit weird. That's how it starts out in FIFA. Every year when everything just starts out in the web app. The markets. Some players might be going for less. Might go for less once the game comes out, and some players might go for even more. So it's kind of confusing sometimes, but it's nothing crazy that you can deal with it. Obviously, this is kind of basic trading here. It's not like out of this world. So don't worry, guys. If you're not making coins, just keep trying, get some of those good players that you see, and you'll do some good things here and make some coins. And hopefully you guys do that. And but that is gonna be the end for this episode, guys. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more FIFA 14 web app videos. And FIFA 14 is coming out in 5 days. So yes, obviously I'll be having that, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Later.